game analysis and some puzzles if we're able to pull a couple of solutions together now. Leechus.org, as per usual. I'm going to be creating a 15 and 10-second increment if there's anyone available. If ain't, I'm going to be lowering the time control to 10 and 5 if nothing available about 15 plus 10. All right, let me refresh the page with the Live Center TikTok monitor, just making sure I got some access to my TikTokers and all. Hey, luckily we got somebody with a 15 and 10. Okay. Right, let me make sure you guys see you see the time, you see everything here. That's the fork beer counter gambit, by the way. Quite a sharp line. You won't get bored. You never get bored with the fork beer counter gambit. That's for sure. So let's play. 2100 player. If I'm not promptly responding to your messages, guys, cut me a little bit of slack. I just try to focus on what I'm doing as per my next move and all. If I fall silent, it's because I try to figure out what to play next. But amongst others, when I'm having longer time control, actually, I do allow myself the luxury to maybe commenting what I'm thinking and this and that. So let's see. Fork beer counter gambit, very sharp, very sharp. Both pawns in the center are being challenged, both for whites and blacks. And targeting now the e5. Both with my pawn and my knight, of course. So now they took. I take back. And we keep up the development. Knight c3, this guy going 2 steps if allowed. So let's see, let's wait for them to play. It's a rapid, therefore people have a little bit of time on their hands to figure out what to play next. Thanks for the follow, like, subscribe. Please do that, fellas. Okay, it looks to me now they want to come down one more time with the G pawn. Makes sense. Makes sense. Bishop, wait a minute. D4 would be an idea. So just opening up everything, right? Knight c3 would be another idea. I don't think that very bad in itself. Protecting this guy a bit. He's going to come down again, I'm sure. And I'm going to play this. Then they want to check me with this guy. I mean, that's exactly what they want to do. You see. Is this. Eventually this, and they do this. Certainly, that's what I want to play. So maybe h4. Maybe. If the guy moves here, then, well, you know, then you're going to play something. So h4 looks to me, because if I don't do h4, I'm going to get myself checked after the pawn goes. Hello, Charlie, Omega, and Alpha, and everything in between. Over the board, 1822 blitz, rapid 21-2200. h4, right? Queen e2 check, they're going to block with something. h4, queen e2, bishop plays or something. I might be able to try something though. A check is a check. A check is a check. Yeah. But also blocking my own bishop, you see. I could do bishop b5 though. Bloody hell, I think this is the move. Nah, that's the move, man. That's a check, dude. I gotta do this. That's a check. That's a check. It gotta be something. I might be able to play another one and then freaking castling or something. All right. Queen e2, they're gonna play some bishop, right? Or maybe they're gonna take, then I'm gonna take. That might be an idea. Queen e2, queen e2, queen e2, queen e2. I gotta do this. Let's just play. Check, by the way. And there is stuff happening. Now they block. Can I just go this? Nah. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, perhaps, maybe. If the guy takes, I takes as well. Yeah. Complicated. I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I should, like, just castle. This guy is hanging, you say, so I might be able to just take this pawn straight away. Knight g5. I don't know what to say about this. Knight g5, bishop takes, queen takes, still, and I gotta move. Yeah, but I'm checking. No, bang and queen takes, check. They gotta do something. They could play it, take here. The guy takes. Yeah, but then I'll take with check. No. So there is stuff. Or just put it on the safer side. Just freaking castle. No. For instance, I don't know. I'm oscillating in between. Let me tell you something. Oscillating in between this and this. The bishop takes d7. I'm not sure. I mean, I could, but I could definitely. I could just take and then. But you know, if they take with the knight, I could grab this guy though. All right, let's see. Sorry, maybe I should have been sharper than the decision I took, but I mean, I don't want to spend like 5 minutes. So, didn't have. Hey Sam, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you, my TikToker friend. It's 6:30 now. Playing 15 minutes in 10-second increments on chess, and that's a check. Now the pawn on g5 is hanging. That's for sure. So I'm seriously looking into grabbing that guy straight away. If my opponent takes back with a queen, if he plays queen takes d7, that's I need to think. I need to think if I do queen to e5, attacking the rook practically. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, sure. I want a castle short in this idea. I could go for the queen, but this guy gonna be grabbed just straight away. I could do this. I mean, I could. I attack the rook, right? They could play this. They can. Certainly, they can. And I think they should. Or they could play the knight, no? Well, they played the knight. Freaking, I take on g5. They play the knight. What if I castle? What if I play knight c3? Knight c3 is not a bad idea. It can't be a bad idea. It cannot be a bad idea. Knight c3 is not bad. It may not be the strongest move available for white. I'll give you that. But knight c3 is not a bad idea. Castle short, yeah, right, maybe, of course. Taking the pawn on g5, yeah, we can. The queen's gonna take though. That can't be a bad move, man. Knight c3, developing a piece. If you're not blundering queen, if you don't get checkmate, then a move. Developing a piece can't be a bad idea. It can never be a bad move. Knight c3, you develop, you defend the pawn on d5. You're still pitting the bishop on e7. Castle shortcoming, but g5 is hanging, which I think I'm going to grab straight away. Depends what he plays. I don't know what he plays. There is options for white here, you see. There is options. I play knight c3 because I want to defend this guy. And I'm still considering this one. Queen to e5. Mind you, he can't play the knight on b8 yet. I mean, if you want to play the knight, you got to go a6, which is a little bit of a painful move, I guess, because you don't want to get your knights on the rim, right? You want to get your knights incredibly active and attacking and stuff. So maybe knight a6, not the most optimistic for them. So that's what I like about playing rapids during the live stream, because practically I can discuss a little bit about what I'm seeing and stuff. And of course, my very dear friends, just don't do suggestions, guys. Not during the live game. After the live game had finished, we can discuss whatever, anything about the game that just concluded. But during the live game, just don't tell me do this, do that, or you should have, you shouldn't have. Now, really? They played h6, dude. h6. Okay. That's a bit of an invitation. It's a bit of an invitation, I'll tell you that. I could potentially go for this now. Now that attacks the rook. Can't be a bad idea. Is the guy going to play this? Maybe. Maybe. I could just go back, you know. Queen here is great. What if they play the knight? So let's say I'm playing this and the guy does this. Let's just say. It's double attack on my pawn. Bloody is. Huh. I'm going to tell you something. I really think about... What about this? Yeah, they move queen. What's the deal? What about castle short? Castle short, you know. That knight e5 sounds very interesting to me, and also clears the way for the queen to coming over to h5 and this and that. Can't be a bad one, eh? If I play queen e5, you're going to do knight f6. You're going to do knight f6. There's quite a lot of good options here for white. I could do queen e5, knight f6, maybe knight e4 afterwards. Maybe knight e4. That guy is pinned after all. How's he going to do next? Let me think again. Bang. The guy plays this. Makes sense. I'm going to do this. Yeah, but they could take here with the queen. Oh man, queen e5 is killing. The more I look at it, the more I hypnotize myself into playing queen e5. This is an attacking move. This one I think is just horrible for black. This one is a good move. If the guy does this, I might be playing knight e4 after all. Now, if the guy takes, I'll take a freaking check, no? Yeah. Ah, screw this. Let's just play it. What can I say? If I see a way to attack, I can't help myself. If I see something that I can attack, go for, I'll just go for. Yeah, I don't want to mess it up unnecessarily. I'm aware that we should be castling and just make sure king is nice and safe for the time being. But that's an attacking move. It's just an attacking move. What can I say? Maybe also 95 was an interesting way. Castle short, yeah. Any day castle short. That might have been good. I hope I didn't force unnecessarily. I don't like to force attacking moves, perceived attacking moves if I don't have to. But maybe they're not bad. Now that's interesting. They chose to play this. So now I'm gonna go back. There is some more ideas coming. Right. I think it's sort of what I desired. If I go forwards, they're gonna trade. What's the big deal? This is just awful, man. It's not a bitch. I mean, what? Come on. Nah, you gotta go back now. Okay, we move back. There's something here. Depends what he plays. Notice that the knight on g8 can't go bloody nowhere. The knight on b8 gotta go a6 if they want to play it. Thanks for like, follow, subscribe, guys. Don't be hesitant with this. Got myself a cafetiere here. If that works, why not? Cheers. Maybe I drink too much. Yeah, knight a6, exactly. Well, whoa, wait. Guy's gonna castle long, I'll tell you. He castles long. So if I play something with a knight, the guy's gonna castle long. So hell, maybe I need to castle short myself, you know. Should I consider this idea? The guy take, and I take. He's still gonna castle though. Ah, forget about it, man. Let me just castle. He's gonna castle. It's gonna be tough now. But there is some activity. Also, I need to figure out something with the bishop on c1. The bishop on c1 is awfully undeveloped. So gotta be something with that guy too. I'm not sure just yet. He's gonna play this guy next. Pretty sure. I could go here for this. They can't ignore it. I could play this. If I do this for this, what's it gonna play? You're gonna play this. Yeah, they could. But I don't want to move twice the same stuff in the opening, so probably I gotta do this after all. I gotta develop my stuff, man. I gotta do something with the bishop here. The heck is going on? This one is interesting. It is. Very interesting. They're gonna play the bishop somewhere. Yeah, screw that. Let's just go. Let's just go. Placing a rook on an open file or a semi-open file, again, is not a bad idea. It can't be a bad idea. Whilst I'm struggling about developing the bishop on c1, he also struggles about getting the knight on g8. So the knight on g8 struggles with the developing. I mean, he either needs to play the bishop first to vacate the e7 for the knight, or he got to play f-pawn, or he got to play h-pawn to making space for the knight to develop. So, yeah, it's an actually reciprocal struggle, and you need to be one step before the other guy, one step up. So I don't know how they're going to play. I just tried to pose a couple of problems for the other fella. So let's see how we do it. If he does knight b4, oh, sugar, that's a thing. That is a thing. I might need to play something that pains me. That is queen d1. I'm telling you, it's just... Oh, Lord, you want to play this. Check my king. Whatever I play, the guy takes my... This guy is shrewd, man. This guy is... He want to trap me, man. I could play queen to e6. But he still does the same dirty stuff. Let's play this whilst we can. We got to play this whilst we can. So I'm stopping this BS here because the guy actually could have played it, you see. So if I didn't pay attention, if I played something, the guy actually wanted to do this. So I'm losing the queen. So I had to play d4. Now he can't do a damn thing with a bishop because I'm going to take the rook. The rook is being defended just by the black queen and I'm attacking twice. So he can't really move the bishop now. He can't. And actually, the freaking bishop is pinned. Can I put pressure on the pin piece? I don't know. Let me think. I mean, I could do some stuff, dudes. I could do, I swear. Now, there is a reason, but this guy, but wait a minute. Can't give up on that guy yet. We have to take it step by step. Huh. Maybe I should be just freaking developing, you know. Just develop your stuff. Bang. Boom. You know. Maybe... Yeah, but then... Yeah, but yes, but no, but yes, but no. They can't play the bishop because I'm going to take the rook, right? So, I think I'm cool with that. Hello, Sam. WTF9. It's 2200, both Lee Chess and chess.com, as you can read maybe on the screen. 1822, the FIDE Blitz. He's coming down with the h-pawn now? Ah, you want to play knight h6. I understand. Okay, what the heck am I supposed to play, though? My bishop is horrible, man. I could go here. I mean, I could. And then what? But it's not what I want. Oh, wait a minute. No. No. What about this? Is it time to be chicken now? Queen E. Queen takes something. Rook takes, I guess. Queen. Queen takes. Queen takes, rook takes. I mean, what? Like, okay. Should I play this? I mean, you know, should I play this? Or this? Queen takes, knight takes. Sugar. I don't know. Is it going to push? Yeah, let's play this. Sorry. I'm not being creative now. I'm sorry. But I don't know what else to do. I want to stop this. I mean, I don't want to give them the C to, hello, Mr. Beam. So I don't want to give them the B4 square. So, you know, I don't want to. I'm assuming if they push the pawn, hell, I might even just try this and this after all. And the bishop becomes incredibly ecstatic. Apologies, I'm personalizing I'm anthropomorphizing the pieces, but it's a more engaging way to do the comments. The bishop can't become ecstatic unless it's a sick bishop. So what does the knight do? H6. The knight goes whatever the heck they want. That's for sure. It might come here. Well, it might. Should we play something awfully uneventful? I'll do this. They take, I take, or maybe take with the other pawn. I think it's time to be nice and cool. I have to develop. I just develop. But then they're going to play the bishop somewhere. And they attack my queen. Certainly. They're going to do that. So maybe it's time for me to just force the tradings. Bang and boom. And then I'm going to play this. Yeah, guys, time to becoming boring and tedious and very unexciting. Well, I've never been very excited anyway, but okay. It's going to get boring now. Queen to e6. Everything must go. All structures are unstable. Queen e6. That doesn't mean there's no more show. It's getting very boring now. Queen takes. Probably pawn takes to just connect my guys and stuff. And bishop d2. And that's that, you know. 3 2 5 7 3 4 7. Hell, I don't know. Is this a draw? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, he's gonna push those guys on the king side. Pretty sure about that. He wanna push those guys. That pawn storm on the king side is gonna happen. It is going to happen. Yes, thanks for like, follow, subscribe. Ta-da. Thank you very much. Yeah, you could check also the archive on YouTube and TikTok, whatever you got time. The last videos. Yesterday I uploaded the video about Divya Deshmukh and Humpy Conero. It was a great game they played, ladies, yesterday. And I wasn't able to cover today's game live. What is my opponent doing? Dude, what? Jesus Christ. Am I like poop? I didn't say poop. I said like tip, like a bip. It was like a bip. I didn't say poop. I said bip. It was like beep. I think someone heard poop. I didn't say that. I said bip. Beep. Crazy. You can't say nothing nowadays, man. Okay, so knight to b5. Queen can't take because it's pinned. I'm gonna go here. They could do stuff. I check, right? They go here. Okay, so maybe I should be just a good boy. Just go bishop d2. Just go bishop d2, really. Just let him play stuff. You know. Bishop d2. It ain't great, but it ain't bad either. I do this and this. Oh, come on, man. You gotta play bishop d2. Forget about it. What the heck am I doing here? Yeah, bishop d2. Forget about it. Plus, I've got 4 minutes on the clock. The other guy is 6 minutes 35. I'm notoriously the slowest ever. The slowest thinker ever. Thanks for following the ghost. Yeah, follow the ghost. Thank you. So, the move my opponent played, he was actually hoping that if I take the guy's queen, he's going to take back with the knight, which sort of makes sense. But I ain't going to take when you want me to take. So you don't have to play in just the stuff the other guy wants you to play. So there you go. But now the idea is, if I take with the rook, you're going to get knight to d7. If I take with a pawn, you're going to play knight c6. Yeah, that is true. Should I take with the rook, I wonder? The guy going to do this. True. And then you want to jump here. True. But I'm going to make then a nice battery. Dude, I'm not fully convinced just yet. I'm not. Now, I think this is very instructive now, because I think rook takes queen is actually better than pawn takes. I'll tell you. I think actually this one better than pawn takes. I'll try exemplify if I got a time. First thing first, when I did with the capture with the rook, I actually want to do this. That means bishop can't play a damn thing. Then I'll go for some other stuff. Let's just move a little bit faster, because it looks like I'm horribly slow, and that just annoys me. So rook AE, the guy can't play the bishop, right? Because I'm just winning. Then I might have time to contemplate stuff like maybe knight to b5. Okay, I could still go here. If the guy goes this way, I just go this. D is take, I is take, and let me do it again. Bang. Dude, I have to attack, man. I have to attack. I gotta attack something. I can't play chess if I don't attack. If he gives me a chance, maybe this, maybe that. We'll see. Yeah, I was kind of expecting. Can I do crazy things? I like the crazy things if they make sense. If they make sense, they're no longer that crazy anymore. Knight takes, king takes, checks. The guy gonna go here. And then I push the freaking pawn. Are you crazy? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Bang. Boom. Check. If they go back, they can't, man. They gotta go here. Oh, bang. Boom. Check. They go here. Oh, sugar. Jesus Christ. Is it knight c7? Wait. Don't say nothing, fellas. Let me think. Check. They can't go back. Yeah, but they can push this guy. It don't work. Okay, change of plan. Yeah, screw this. Let's play this. Let's play this. So this is that moment. This one is it. Move number 20, d6. So this is the defining moment of the end game, and actually this is the critical, the pivotal, the very point, the very hot point, the very cold point, the whatever you want to call it. This is it. Bang. Boom. Dude. Wait, let me think again. I'm sorry, I have to think again. I apologize. I have to think again. It's hard business. I might need to play something with tempo, fellas. So the guy takes. I don't say no. Yeah, he didn't do what I thought. But I could do more damage. I could do more control damage. Like this. I mean, I could. If the guy takes, yeah. But I think this is good stuff, fellas. 426, 246. True. Now the battle for the pawns. I got a pass pawn right in the middle. I might be able to building up some nice spear going forwards. Thank God for the 10-second increment. Without those 10-second increment, I would have been dead long ago. Dead long ago. They took. Shit, they took. What is they gonna play, man? What is they gonna play? Got some interesting follow-up with this, if they allow me to, you know. Perhaps. Every single pawn. Now, from this point onwards, every single pawn matters to the highest extent. Yeah, they attack my rook, you see. Wait. Check. I'm not sure about this. I ain't sure. I'm not. He got stuff here as well. I don't know. 1 minute 29. Okay. I gotta think again. Why do I have to think? Why do I have to think? So he could do stuff here. He could do, he's harassing my knight. That's a very bad boy. He's harassing my knight. Why do I move that guy? This guy's falling now. Check. They play. Check. They take. They take. Wait. Just bloody wait. Bang. Boom. Bang. Boom. Bang. But then boom. So I'm dead. I'm just done. Can't move here, can I? I move here. The guy takes. I should have taken with the freaking knight previously. I was an idiot. I should have taken. Now I'm losing the freaking pawn here, you see. Check don't work, man. They can't, because I'm doing check and I'm winning the guy's rook. Jesus Christ. If they take, they lose the rook, man. Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me, man? They can't take my knight. Oh, Lord, oh Lord. If they take my knight, they lose the rook. They lose the rook. Yeah, but I'm like, what? This crazy stuff, man. I gotta move fast, man. Yeah, I gotta move fast. Yeah, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. I think, Jesus Christ. I hope I'm doing the right stuff. Nah, he goes for the good stuff. I know. What do you want me to do? Bang. He gonna take here, gonna take here, I'm gonna take there. Take this, take that. You can't have them all. What? Forget about it. I'm gonna take the other guy. Forget about it. I don't think he played the best sequence. Which I'm very happy about, because now I think now it's getting very winnable in a very clear and neat fashion for white. We're going to go back to the important points, fellas. Now the rook takes here. Shut up. Shut there. So now the g2 is capturable. It don't matter what he plays. That pawn is going to fall. If he goes after my pawn on d4, I'm going to defend with d3. That's that. Once I take the pawn on g2, I'm going to hunt then the h-pawn in one way or another. It won't make any problem. I'm going to attack the h-pawn. And I've got a very strong connected pawn island on the queen side. That is 4 versus 1. So this is over. If he trades off rooks, he's done anyway. So that was that. I was lucky in the last 30 seconds to actually be freaking aware that if the guy takes my knight, actually I've got to check a skewer. He moves the king, he loses the rook on h8. So I was a bit lucky with that one. Hey, Anthony, good to see you. And there is another friend, I don't know if I can pronounce the name, something on Nizungu. Thank you, Nizungu, Sam, and Anthony. So yeah, now let's see the stuff. Hell, I was lucky with this. Here, right at this very moment. I realized before I played it that actually, after though that this, and that, actually he loses the rook here. He can't take the knight. Well, he can take the knight. He can take the knight, but I was planning to do this. So he moves and I take. So hopefully that was the correct one to play. I don't know how many blunders happened. I don't know how many blunders. Where's the request computer analysis? Just briefly going through some of the most important moments of the game. What is that message? I can't even stream, man. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm bloody streaming, for Christ's sake. I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing. Sorry. This is a side hustle anyway. Yeah, well, I gotta go now, I guess. I can't do a damn thing. So when is they gonna come? What? What is that? What is that? Oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah, I gotta stop this nonsense now. Yeah, well, I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't stream like this. I can't stream if I gotta go. Sorry. Yeah, well, that's that. All right, fellas. See you probably tomorrow. God knows. I don't know. No one knows. No one knows nothing.